There we go. Hold it on fire real quick. Well, it's another Friday night. It's time for another Skull Bro show. Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Hope everybody had a good day today. MRE got called into work tonight, so it's going to be a Skull Bro show with RTC tonight. I'm going to hang out with the dear RatTrapCity Beach. We'll still be going over all the weird, freaky, fucked up ass news. I did change the movie for tonight, however, because I know MRE was looking forward to seeing the second Hobbit film. So I switched that up for tonight. Tonight we're going to be watching Balls of Fury, which is fucking insane. Super quirky movie, very out there, out of the box, very, very funny. And I had that one chilling in a folder on my old laptop, so I figured we'd watch that one tonight. It'll be a good time. But yeah, so we'll be doing stuff tonight, even though MRE can't join us. We'll still be doing our weird news and putting the trash on blast amongst ourselves, and then we will go over to Rumble when we're done, and we will watch Balls of Fury. It'll be a good time. What's up, KD? What's up, Nikki? What's up, Pluckers? Jeffrey Miller, David James. Good to see all of you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Always appreciate it. I always look forward to seeing all my friends on Friday night, doing all the weird news and all that kind of shit. I am flying solo, so give me a moment real quick. I have to set up this stupid shit in the background for Rumble, so let me do that real quick, and we'll just kind of listen to some music for just a minute while I get this set up. And hey, smoke it if you got it, hack it up. If you don't smoke and you drink, pour one up, one you got. If you don't do any of that, just kick back and relax for a few minutes while we let everybody roll in. Let's put that one in there. There we go. That should work fine for that. And let's move down here, put these stupid categories and all this dumb shit. Here we go. Put that in there. I mean, I do appreciate that Rumble's a whole lot more American than YouTube. YouTube is wholly un-American anymore, but I do wish that they would get their back end together a little bit better, because the fact that I have to go in there and do this each time, even though I've already set up the live, pretty much fucking sucks. Pretty much fucking sucks, because you get your show started, you're talking to everybody, and you have to kind of like stop for a second, Oh, wait, see, I already did that one wrong. Fuck. And I'm not even totally baked out yet. Not yet. But we will be working on that shortly. So I get this fucking crap out of the way. There we go for that. I think that's enough for that bullshit. Let's see what's over in this area. Yes, that is what we want. Okay, good. And let's save that and finally be fucking done with that. All right, hopefully that took. Yeah, it did. Cool, so we can be done with that fucking bullshit. Let's go over here. What's up, Red? Always good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good night. Hope everything's good with you. Let's see. KD, that's funny. He said, "Is there a bill? There's a billboard in the neighborhood that advertises 420. It says, Kingdom, is that you?" That's fucking hilarious, dude. What's up, Flock? Always good to see you. Montauk in the house. Good to see you too, my friend. I'm not sure, KD. I didn't see anything come through yet. It might be like maybe. Yeah, there it is. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate it. But yeah, like I say, we'll be doing all of our normal stuff tonight. We've got plenty of weird news. We've got a nice list of that. I kind of found them all yesterday and today. I've had a hell of a fucking week. Had a hell of a week. All kinds of weird stuff. Seems like some periods in life are like like a lot of stuff changes around all at once. This week was kind of strange like that. I had a lot of weird stuff come up. Finally about to get off work and go home, Red says. I'm tired today. I bet you are, man. Well, I'm glad you finally get to go home soon and get to get some rest, bro. Light this fucking bowl back on fire and pack it back up. Yeah, buddy. Let's get that thing packed back up now. Oh, yeah, I went to the right person, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, bud. There we go. All right, so I had to get that thing packed back up real quick. Yeah, I didn't stop going today, man. As usual, I sat down right before the fucking show started. I mean, luckily I did get an hour earlier. I said to finally gather up all those links I saved yesterday and today for the news, and got a couple of pictures together and shit like that. But then I was like, go again for another couple hours. And I got home and put my shit down and grabbed the computer and came down here and sat down. So I'm going to get good and fucking baked now because I deserve it. I was all responsible and did my adulting all day. I did all the stuff I was supposed to do, and now I'm going to get fucking baked and hang out with my friends. Try and find some songs that don't suck here. Unfortunately, I'm going through the list of things that horrific. Fucking get the fuck out of here with your faggot Febreze. Nobody cares, dude. You shouldn't be able to advertise things everybody knows exist. It's like fuck McDonald's ads. You guys make cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets. Unless you start making something new, you're not allowed to advertise. Same thing with like Walmart or any other mundane dumb shit we see every fucking day. You shouldn't be allowed to advertise your dumb shit that I already know exists. It's fucking crap. Fucking crap, I say. I'm gonna blast my fucking music and get baked with my friends now. Look at this gay ass Febreze advertisement. Yeah, Katie, I popped in there for a minute while I was riding around, and I heard a little bit about what you guys are saying. I don't really dig on like a lot of that extreme trolling, bro. I don't find it like amusing or entertaining at all. You know, I mean, I'm not knocking anything that you're into or you want to cover. It's just not my thing, bro. Let's see. Yanks, always good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. All right, now let me get my fucking links over here pulled up. We had a couple of like judges get in trouble this week. I thought that was pretty. And I also found out you don't even have to have a law degree to be a judge. What the fuck is that? I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that half a retard Elon Musk say that on Joe Rogan's show. If that's true, that's concerning. That's, to say the least, that's concerning. That you can just be like elected a judge and not have a law degree or like experience in law. That's fucking scary, man. But we had a couple of judges get in trouble this week. I had to get this first article pulled up and just chilling in the background for when I get around to it, when I decide I'm done smoking. Let's see. All right, let me pause that right there. Oh, cool. All right, there we go. He's a PDF file. Oh, I got you, man. Hey, I mean, more power to people that want to go after. I did not know that piece of information about him. He's definitely an unfortunate looking fellow. He looks fucking, well, not just looks, but he actually acts inbred too. I mean, he's obviously extremely low IQ. You know what I mean? Yeah, Red says it might be true. I wouldn't doubt it. KG says, yeah, many judges. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, though, man. That's crazy that you don't need a law degree to be a judge. It doesn't seem right on its face. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to judge people and, like, go by all these different rules and laws and shit and speak to lawyers and rule on the things that, right? Like, that doesn't make sense at all. Musk looks like a bot. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Elon Musk at all. Zero. I don't like the guy. I don't like his disgusting fucking slave owning daughter fucking family. I'm not a fan of him at all. At all, at all, at all. I think he's actually a detestable, disgusting little half a retard. But hey, good things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to good people. The guy bought the right people. He bought the right companies and he hires the right people to get the job done. But I wouldn't want to have to sit down across the table from him. I wouldn't talk to him probably. Yeah, if he was just inbred or whatever, it would be messed up to keep trolling. Oh no, yeah, no, I hear. That's why I said I'm not. I do. There's trolls out there, bro. People get trolled all day long, and I don't knock nobody for whoever's troll game or whoever they decide to troll. That's what I was telling you. I ain't knocking it, bro. That's just not for me. That's just not for me. But all power to the people that are fucking his shit up, especially if he's a PDF, bro. That's yeah. It's a damn shame we can't just run those people over with tractors in public. So that's what needs to happen. I did see that. What was it? Is it Mississippi or is it Alabama? I think maybe it's Alabama. They said that people that are charged with those extreme sexual crimes, and especially ones against children, they can't be let out of prison until they're chemically castrated. I was like, there you go. I'm not a big fan of like the crazy-ist shit that Alabama's all about most of the time, or their like extreme conservative views. But I like that one. I like that one. Even a broken clock's right twice a day, right? I like that a lot. I read that. I said, there you go. Yeah, you're not allowed out of prison until you're chemically castrated. But fuck the chemical part. Take an axe to the eggs, bro. You know what I mean? Balance them on a fucking log and lop those bitches the fuck off and get it done. Yeah. And we're not paying for your fucking hospital either. That's going to be up to your family. Yeah. Or you can just bleed out on the sidewalk for all we care. Go fuck yourself. And hire kids from an elementary school to throw rocks at you out of a basket, have a public stoning. Yeah, that's a brutal one, man. Getting stoned to death, having people from the village throw rocks at you until you're dead. That's insane. I mean, how crazy is that, right? Everybody gangs up on you and throws rocks at you until you get like cornered, and they just keep chucking them at you until there's like green shit coming out of your ears and you're convulsing, and then you eventually quit twitching. Nuts, man. Humans are fucking insane. We're just a bunch of chimpanzees, but we're the worst animal, absolute worst of the primates that got the Anunnaki DNA, bro. The absolute worst of the animals, I'm telling you. But that shit is brutal. Yeah, but that is, I mean, you should bring stuff like that back for these people that want to touch kids and hurt women and hurt the vulnerable, like you're talking about like a blind or like any like handicap, you know what I mean? We'll just classify all that under vulnerable, right? So it's like, you go fucking hurting people that are vulnerable or taking advantage of them sexually, and you should be stoned to death in public. Again, balance them on a log by their fucking piece and lop that bitch off and then toss them to their family. If you want to hit it with a fucking hot iron real quick to singe it up, we'll leave that up to the states. Right? But either way, we'll just toss them to their family, their friends. Once we've lopped that shit off, be like, here, man, if you can, afford or take care of medical care, take him home. If not, he's going to bleed out right over there. Say goodbye. Fuck those people, man. That's right, Flock. We are the real animals. We're the worst of all the fucking animals, man. We really genuinely are. Yep. No doubt about it, bro. No doubt about it. So is anybody in here in the movie Balls of Fury? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm curious if anybody in here has seen Balls of Fury. If you have not, you are in for a treat. This is one of those movies that like you might not have heard of before, but once you see it, you're going to love this movie. It's just one of those that like flew under the radar, but it's got fantastic actors in it. The story is super original. It's very, very, very funny. All the way through from beginning to end. KD, I figured you've seen it, man. You've seen a lot of movies like I have. We're both pretty much up on like whatever's out, and we're always looking for something, Yeah, can't sleep. That's part of that fucking hashtag insomnia crew. You know what I mean? But the movie is amazing for anybody that, again, like I said, this is one of those movies certainly that flew under the radar. It didn't get like a lot of theater time. It wasn't shown on like the top shelf, you know, when it was like out on video or DVD or for sale as the, you know, a DVD or whatever. You don't even really see it often on a lot of streaming platforms. You might see it on like Tubi. It might come up on like Pluto or something like that. What is it? Foolish Launches. I seen it once years ago on Comedy Central. Okay. Wallace, MRE's working tonight. Yeah, Jeffrey got you there. Thanks, Jeffrey Miller. Yeah, so the like I said, the movie's very funny. It's just not a movie that gets a lot of play. It just did not. It just went under the radar. So for anybody that has not seen this, you're going to fucking love it. Yeah, you're gonna fucking love it, man. Very, very funny. It's got Christopher Walken in it, right? For anybody that's a Walken fan, he's in the, we just saw him in Joe Dirt. He's so good in that. Walken's good in everything, but he really killed his part in Joe Dirt, and his character in Joe Dirt was amazing. In either case, Walken's in this movie tonight. Also, if you've seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the not magic guy, right? The dude that was the soldier and wants to open up a bakery. If you've seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that guy, the one that's the baker, he stars in this movie, Balls of Fury. When I saw Balls of Fury like the year it came out. I saw a trailer for it and I was like, this is going to be fucking amazing. I couldn't wait to see it. But fast forward a few years, when I saw Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I saw this guy pop up as the main character in that movie, I was fucking proud of this guy. Right? I couldn't, because he's so funny and he's such a good actor, but you didn't really see him in things. Again, this is a movie that flew under the radar. He was in a few other movies as like side characters, small things, but I never saw the guy. And out of nowhere, I saw him pop up in one of the biggest, most epic movies of the year as a main character, and I was so fucking proud. I don't even know the guy, and I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? Super fucking cool. Super fucking cool. Hey, what's up, DJ? How you doing, my dude? Always good to see you, bro. What's up, Burnley? Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat now. Oh, fucking. There we go. Let's keep that music rolling. Let's see what else we're going. Off to West Ham today, lad. It's why I'm up. Where's that? What's the American version of that, Burnley? Where you off to? Walken is great. Yeah, Jeffrey Miller. Walken is amazing. Yeah, Wallace said the same thing. It's awesome. Yeah. My ticket for today. Burnley. Yeah. Oh, you got your ticket. Oh, West Ham, you're going to the game. I got you. Where is the game? I guess that's what I'm asking them. Where's the game? Is that self-explanatory by what you said already? Yeah, fill the American in. Let me get this fucking bowl over here real quick. Got my 2-liter of cranberry ginger ale. Everybody knows I love the fucking cranberry ginger ale. I got my 2-liter over here chilling so I don't have to run inside every fucking 2 seconds. West Hampshire, London, KD says. 5-hour trip to watch football. Soccer. No, I got you, man. I hope you have the best time, bro. I hope you have the best time, and I hope your team wins. Unless you're going against an Italian team, then I hope you lose. It says Olympic Stadium. 50 minutes. No, it's worth it, bro. I hope you have an amazing time. Worst away day in the Premier League. Okay. I got you, man. William Wallace is London. All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing trip, bro. I hope it's a great game and your team wins. Unless it's against Italy, then I hope they win. Yeah. I know Roma was playing an English team. Or no, they were playing a Scottish team. That's the Rangers. That's right. Roma was playing the Rangers. That's right. I saw that was taking place. And I saw Gigi post something about it, of course. Yeah. My last year has been so crazy. I mean, I used to watch soccer, and Gigi and I used to talk about it, and we even did a couple of shows, and then my life just totally fucking changed. To where my schedule was completely upended at the time. I still is. I mean, it still is. It's not ever going to go back to normal either. Like everything changed pretty quick for me in the last year. Things got a lot. Oh, things got fucked up. Put a lot more responsibility on old Rat Trap. Now I do all of it. I do all of the things. I do all of the things. Let's see. We're going to find another song. That'll work. I don't really feel like continuing to search for too long. We're going to get the news rolling here in just a minute, too. I think we've waited a little while for everybody to roll in. We've got a bunch of people in here chilling, talking, having a good time chatting. So I think we'll just pack this up one more time, and then we'll start pulling up our weird news. I think we're going to start off with one of the two fucking weirdo judges that got arrested this week. Fucking idiots. Just say Wallace. Yes, they messed up moving their Upton Park. It was great. Lazio are my team. Okay, Burnley. Would have been some violence in the Roma Rangers game. Yeah, I know, Wallace. Yeah, that's true, man. Things could get interesting, right? That's funny. All right, let's pack this up one more time, and then I think I'll be in the right headspace to start our weird news. Finally be pretty baked out. I needed that shit too, man. My day was hectic. I worked on so many different projects today. I was supposed to be getting off work, and literally I was almost done with one of the projects I was working on. I was going to call it a day, and I get this fucking message. It's like, hey man, blah, 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 all this stuff's going on, and timeline got moved up on such and such, and we were wondering if you can have a meeting here in like the next half an hour, to go over this massive shit that they wanted done. They literally asked me if I could just work over the weekend. I was like, fuck. Long day, man. That meeting lasted forever. I literally got out of the meeting. It was just like forever. Like I said, I got out of that meeting, grabbed something quick to eat, and then had to go out and do more responsible adulting bullshit. Yeah, so I deserve this fucking couple 3 bowls that I'm smoking in a row. Yeah, DJ says, I hate when ish change, but you just got to roll with it. Oh, bro, we do what we do, man, No, there's no rule that says we can't bitch about it, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, as long as you keep on going and keep taking care of business, handling your shit, doing the best you can with what you've got, there is no rule that says that you can't sit down and bitch about it with your friends. You know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt about it. Katie says smoke some banana punch. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. Sounds good. All right, let's light this thing on fire, and then we'll get to some news. What's up, Fibby Tales United? It says Fibby explaining what happened on the Flanagan's TV show will break the internet. Coming soon. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Sounds good. What else we got here? Burnley, just having a joint myself. I'm smoking at tea time. That sounds fantastic. Well, I'm over here smoking with you, my friend. Yeah, DJ says you're right, brother. For sure, man. For sure. Yeah. I checked all. Oh, I don't want to hear that. All right, let's do this. At least that's upbeat. I don't really feel like having any of that fucking slow down bullshit right now. Yeah. Jeffrey Miller says, Fibby Tales United. Can't wait for the new Fibby Tales always, KD says. Holla back in a bit, DJ says. Cool, man. Hand your thing. We'll be around. Chicky was a lead in that. Was he? That's fucking sick. That's fucking sick and disgusting. And hilarious for Mr. Anti-Rat, right? That's so funny. Yeah. All right, let me get this. Oh, shit. You know what, you guys? You're going to have to wait. This is just one of the downsides, unfortunately, me flying solo at this time of night. I actually have to do something real quick. It's going to take me about 2 minutes, not super long. But do me a favor and just hang out for a second while I mute this microphone, okay? Thanks. Be right back. All right, we're back. And we're back. All right, let's pull this fucking thing up real quick. Let's see, are we in the right place? We're in the right place. I don't know, it's a pretty good song. We might want to just finish first and then get the news. Now, let's get the news up. I'll just turn that down. We can leave it on, and we'll turn it down. We'll do both. All right, let's start off with our first one here. Fucking Arizona resigns after being caught urinating on a street near the courthouse. Listen to this shit. It's got, okay, cool. We got a video, so let's mute that real quick and let's pull that up and let's turn the audio on. And let's see what happens with this Arizona judge being cited for public urination on a public street near the courthouse. Let's see what happens here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, it's a woman and she's crouched in the bushes.
Why?
Oh, that was weird. Did you? I thought it was going to be a dude by a building. Oh, whoa, bro, check this out.
What are you doing?
What? Did you see that?
What are you doing?
You see that right here? Look, she's like holding her phone. She put her phone on the bench and she's like literally just pissing in the sand in these bushes right off. You sick fucking creature. What is wrong with you?
Why? What are we doing?
Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
This is unacceptable.
Waiting for an Uber?
My husband's was. Walk that way.
He's putting rubber gloves on. No doubt, right? Like, I'm not touching anything that comes out of your gross pee-covered, butt-covered hand now.
Name.
Wilson.
Gotta spell it.
Wilson.
O-L-S-O-N.
O-N.
Spell your first name. Spell it.
P-R-S-T-Y-N.
Let's go forward a little bit here. We're staring at a
Are you
note.
her
Here we
husband?
go.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Can you
her
hang out over by the
husband
cab for me?
came.
Nope. Come on. Yeah, you can. Because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several
Nope,
people.
That wasn't her.
Okay.
That
you can
wasn't
go by the cab,
her,
or you
he
can continue
said?
to interfere with the investigation.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
No.
Last chance. Go over to the cab.
No.
Okay. Well, then you're detained.
Oh, shit.
Stop.
Can't do this.
I'm gonna throw you on the ground.
That was weird. He came and he goes, no, then that wasn't her. She's literally sitting there with the cops. They saw her do it. He goes, nope, come on. We're going home. Let's go. He's got his hand. He's trying to take her away from the cop. The cop tells him she can't leave. You can, right? Tells him he saw her do it. The guy says, I'm not leaving. Okay, then we're going to arrest you. What an idiot. What the fuck?
Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Look, hang out over by the cab
Yeah,
for
you
me.
can.
He says, no, I can't.
What?
Because I'm puking and urinating, exposing herself to several
Nope, That
people.
wasn't her.
Nope, that wasn't
You can go by
her.
the cab, or you can continue to interfere with the investigation.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
No.
Come on, babe.
Last chance. Go over to the cab.
No.
No, he
You're
says.
detained.
Okay, now you're detained.
Stop.
Can't do this.
I'm gonna throw you on the ground if you resist. I gave you several chances, and you don't want to listen.
We have a cab.
We have a cab and a baby. What are you talking about, dude? Now you're resisting arrest. This guy's a moron.
I'm not fighting.
Yes, you are. What an idiot.
Grab the cuffs.
Here I go. Well, my name is Judge Kristen Olson.
She says, you know, my name is Judge something Nelson.
All right, this is your citation. It's a misdemeanor for urinating or defecating in public, okay? So you're going to have to sign it, promising to
Look,
appear in
that
court
dude
without-
just went to jail and all he was doing was going to write her a citation. What a fucking and that's the husband of a judge.
Your husband's going to be transported to the Yavapai County
He's
Jail.
got to be super fucking intoxicated. Because she's been like slurring. She doesn't make a. She hasn't been talking this whole
Will you
time.
put in there.
Am I signing for him or is that?
This is for you. This is your citation. So just grab that.
What was his citation?
He's going to jail for resisting and interfering.
I don't have to sign for that though.
Nope, that's all his business.
Okay.
So you just sign above that.
Look,
solid black line
she's
right there.
like gotta be
Nope,
tranquilized,
right here
bro.
on the screen.
Well, on the screen.
Perfect. Thank you.
So her husband just went to jail. She got a citation. She's out of her fucking mind, dude. What the fuck? I'm looking up here through the chat real quick. Yeah, KD, you saw this. You saw the body cam footage. This is fucking nuts, dude. She was literally... Yeah, she's definitely wasted. Definitely way wasted, dude. She was like tranquilized, right? Because she like had blank looks on her face. She wasn't really talking when she was. It was in very short sentences and like very slow and kind of drunk sounding. She's a judge and she doesn't even understand like that she has to sign for a citation, and she's wondering if she has to sign anything for her husband. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Holy shit, dude. What a fucking idiot. What a couple of morons. She said she was waiting for an Uber and she was just had her whole shit out, her whole ass out, looking at her phone on the fucking bench like it was the counter of a bathroom, and she's just peeing in public right into the fucking sand is like a feral cat. No. Oh, here's another one that's got a video. Yeah, it's cool. We can check this one out. This was weird. This is, I mean, this is just, again, just like really weird news. Let me pull up this next one. Yeah, Flock, totally crazy. Katie, for sure, she had to have been on drugs and drink. Yeah, she's probably on like whatever medication she gets from her psychologist and her doctor, right? She's probably on like all kinds of shit. And then she was drinking. Yep. All right, let's get this one up here. Yeah, this is just a weird article. This lady was out of her fucking mind. It says, Davenport woman arrested after she was found in the walls of these businesses. There's a really quick video here. Let's open this up real quick, turn the audio on, and see what this is all about. Let's see what's going on here.
A woman from Davenport is in Henry County Jail after Geneseo police found her in between the walls of a business. 26-year-old Kaylee Getch faces...
Look at her. Look at her crazy fucking face. Look, she's covered in dirt and like... Bro, I mean, dirt isn't alone. She's got giant fake eyelashes on. And she looked... Dude, her pupils are fucked. Her hair's all crazy because she was walking around between walls and like going through roofs and ceilings. But dude, what is that all over her face besides just dirt? That's like grease and grime or oil or some shit. What the fuck?
Burglary and trespassing charges. Police say a business owner on South State Street said they heard noises from the ceiling last night right before 5:30. Officers searched and cleared the scene when they couldn't hear anything. About 15 minutes later, the owner reported more whispering and movement, and police came back to search nearby businesses. Police later arrested Getch and are still investigating if other people...
Why be whispering if you knew the cops were just there? What a... God, people are fucking stupid. Found the walls of a business. I wonder if she was going to rob that place or if she was trying to get into a business next to it. But her face is fucking crazy, dude. Look at that shit. That's nuts. Those eyelashes are off the chain. She looks like a $2 whore, you know? $2 whore whose teeth come out if you put a quarter behind her ear, like her front teeth fold back type situation. This shit's crazy, bro. Camouflage. Yeah, dude, no shit, right? She does look like a miner, Burnley. That's fucking hilarious. She does look like she just came out of a mine, a coal mine. Yeah, because that's what I was saying. Like, regular dirt doesn't just stick to you like that, right? There would have to be some kind of like grease or, I mean, maybe she was just really sweaty back there. I don't know. But then you start whispering and moving around right after the cops leave and they come back in and hear you. What a fucking fun. I think they got more than one. Maybe they only did get her. Maybe she was talking to herself. That's a good point, David James. Yeah, I guess maybe she was just whispering to her. Maybe she was praying. I don't know, man. That shit's crazy. What a nut. She looks absolutely insane. And it looks like a $2 hooker. All right, let's get this one up here. Oh, come on, this dumb shit. Prove that you're a human. Prove that I'm human. Thank you. All right, it's open up. There we go. There's the article. All right. You know what? Well, fuck it. It's already open. Let's talk about it. And we'll move on quickly. Let me actually, let's do this. She was breathing all that shit in for sure. Yeah, what's up, B1? Yeah, she was breathing in all kinds, whatever's on her face. Yeah, no doubt about it. She'll need a neti pot after that. You're never alone with schizophrenia, Burnley says. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, it's like when you got Alzheimer's, it's like the upside. You get to meet new people every day. That's pretty funny, too. All right, let's close that one up. Let's get, I want to get another one open behind this one, though, because it's fucking gross, not too much time on it. All right. There we go. Let's do this. Open that up. There we go. That'll work for now. Dude, this Delta passenger was trapped by a human biohazard. It was like older person. He was on Delta Airlines. He was sitting next to an old person who shit their fucking diaper. And it was so full of gross that it was smearing on the seat, and they wouldn't let the person change seats. They made him sit there next to this fucking shit person for the entire flight. I would freak out and lay on the floor, like go lock myself in the bathroom. There's no way. There's no way. Like, I'm not trying to, I mean, it's like a federal thing. If you start shit on an airplane and you can get banned from flying. So, like, I would try really hard to not, like, you know, threaten anybody or anything like that. But I think I would have to do, like, remember the hippies? They would just sit down. Right? Like, I'd like protest. I'd have to go and just like fucking sit down in that fucking aisle someplace far away from the old person with shit in their pants. There is no fucking way I'm gonna be sitting there that whole time. I will lose my shit. Yeah, I would try really hard to just not threaten anybody or really like scream or yell. That way I could at least have that on my side. Knowing full well this was, you know, someone who was going to be filling out a report for this. But man, there's no way I'm staying there. There's just not. There's just not. Yep, no fucking way. And how dare let that person move or offer him like some other, even if the plane was full, it's like, dude, you're going to have to figure something out. You have to have some kind of contingency plan for this, right? I mean, they've got to have a plan for something like that. I mean, this probably happens. Like, old people are going to shit their diapers, right? Yeah, Burnley says he'd have gone out the door at 35,000 feet if he shit next to me, right? But yeah, I mean, unbelievable. Yeah, he did lose his shit. Yeah, the one guy did lose his shit for sure. Yeah, he should get a free flight out of that. Yeah. Oh, at minimum, Jeffrey Miller, he should definitely get refunded that flight if anything. Right, start there, and then then get an actual free flight. Yep. Yeah, no doubt about it. But yes, I want to move on from that because that is gross. I want to go on to this next one real quick because this is actually also very, very weird news. Not the type of thing that happens all the time. Big time fluke. An American son are killed by a swarm of hornets while ziplining in the jungle in Laos. Daniel Owen, 47, and his 15-year-old son Cooper died just hours after they were taken to a hospital. These poor fucking people, man, 47 years old and his 15-year-old son, those poor fucking people. They were on an eco-adventure resort. Yeah, they were visiting an eco-adventure resort near the northern Luang Prabang. The U.S. Embassy in Laos confirmed hundreds of Asian green hornets attacked them while they were trying to descend from a tree. Dude, that's a horrific, horrible way to die. That's like one of those things like when you see in movies and TV shows and somebody dies with some like really weird freak accident that would never happen, right? Like you're on vacation and you're zip lining from one tree to the next. You'd think that the people had this stuff under control, right? Fumigate the trees they use for business and the areas where they have tourists and stuff, right? And then you get attacked by hundreds of Asian green hornets. What in the actual fuck? That's super fucking sad, Flock. Yeah, that's really fucked up, man. 47-year-old man and his 15-year-old son. That poor fucking wife and any of his siblings, man. That's fucking terrible, man. Absolutely fucking terrible. But what a freak accident, man. That's weird, right? Super fucking weird. All right, hang on. Let me bring this up real quick. Remember, there was something on this page I wanted to grab. It'll actually open up. This fucking... what the fuck? I guess it doesn't open. All right, well, fuck you too. I'll just go to a different one. Yeah, we'll start talking about some trash. Here we go. We've got a couple of pieces of trash to put on blast together here. All right, hang on. We'll pull up the first of a few of those, man. Here we go. Let me get a sip of my drink. A perp put the ooh in chewing tobacco. This 7-Eleven employee deserves hazard pay. Check this. Dude, this guy's a real piece of human fucking garbage. This is trash right here, people. This fucking asshole right here is absolute trash and deserves everything I'm about to say about him. Dalton Albert, 40 years old, a Florida man, who apparently mistook a 7-Eleven toilet for a Ritz-Carlton bathroom, was arrested yesterday for striking a female clerk in the face with a wad of his chewing tobacco. Dude, he went into the bathroom of a 7-Eleven to use the restroom, and there wasn't enough toilet paper. So he came out and started screaming at the woman that was working there by herself, and then he took the disgusting wad of chewing tobacco out of his mouth and threw it at her, and it landed right on her face and stuck on her face and on her uniform. This dude right here is an animal. Absolutely disgusting, fucking worthless, subhuman garbage animal. Fuck this dude. I was outside choking on bread and gets hit by a fucking truck. Fuck this guy. How the fuck are you going to do that, bro? Like, that woman working in 7-Eleven, like, her life's not already fucking hard enough. Like, she doesn't have enough going on in her fucking day and all the responsibilities she's got for her shit-ass fucking pay. She's got to be worried about a cock-sucking fucking asshole like this walking in off the street and telling her, oh, there's not enough toilet paper in the bathroom. It's all your responsibility. I hate you now. And then treat you like absolute garbage and throw disgusting chewed up tobacco from his mouth at your face. At your face. Yeah, I hope this guy fucking chokes on bread, stumbles outside, and gets hit by a fucking truck. Fuck this guy. Trash on fucking blast, dude. Who treats people like that? Who fucking treats people like that? What is wrong with you? Besides everything with your fucking face. This shit's unbelievable. All right, let's move on to the next piece of fucking trash. Next piece of trash. We're going to talk about a man named Pancake. Yeah, David James, another Florida guy. Exactly, KD. Straight scum. Straight up fucking scum. And B1, I just saw your comment. Those are hornets. And look up those Asian green hornets and imagine getting swarmed by hundreds of those poor fucking people. But yeah, fuck this guy. I don't like this guy at all. I hope bad things are in his future. All right, let's talk about a man named Pancake. Take a look at him. His name's Pancake. A man named Pancake battered, but don't bump, his elderly father. This fucking piece of shit right here. This piece of shit right here that's all fat and swollen and looked like he got stung by Asian green hornets all in this area right here. And his fucking dirt, white trash fucking facial hair that doesn't grow in naturally on its own in patches right here on his neck. Looks like he got attacked by a fucking flamethrower or somebody singed it off with a lighter. Maybe it's ball grease. This fucking guy hasn't showered in a... Look at this disgusting. It's all covered in like white crust on his hair and stuff like this. This fuck Pancake. A man named Pancake battered his elderly father, leaving the victim with severe bruises and swelling to his eyes and face. Dude, this guy's 38 years old, right? His name's Eric Thomas Pancake. That's his fucking name, right? Eric Thomas fucking Pancake. He's 38 years old, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's 38 years old. His father is 72. This piece of fucking human shit attacked his 72-year-old father and beat him in the face and body, leaving him swole the fuck up in his eyes and face, and he had multiple strikes and bruises on his body. That man, Pancake, was intoxicated and belligerent the cop said, and the whole time he kept pleading the fifth in response to law enforcement's questions, though he proceeded to turn around and place his hands around behind his back. Charged with battery on a victim over the age of 65 years old. He was booked into the Martin County Jail, from which he was released Wednesday for $5,000 bond. Now, fuck this guy. This is another absolute trash. Look at this. Absolute fucking trash. What a piece of human garbage. This guy's worthless. Throw him in the fucking Roman pit and get rid of him as defective, right? What the fuck, dude? This guy's 38, living with his parents. He's all bombed and fucked up. You know he doesn't pay any bills. He has less than $1. He probably has like just exactly enough to buy beer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this guy, he's done. He's failed. His chance is over. Just throw him in the fucking Roman pit as defective and get it over with, man. It's probably better off for his parents in the long run anyway. Yeah. Let's get another weirdo up here. There we go. Yeah, let's take a look at another total fucking weirdo freak. Yeah, Katie, that's exactly the shit that I thought too. Frankie Pat, yeah, Rat Squaw, exactly, dude. The other piece of shit rat that beats his fucking wife and his mother. He beat his fucking mother. He beat up his fucking mother and his wife and tried to kill his fucking son. Ratted on his own father, dude. I mean, just ick, right? Just ick. Yeah, straight up. Karma will get that scumbag. We can hope so, Jeffrey Miller. I believe in karma, and I really, really hope so. And that's why I always say I hope nothing but bad things for these people. That's really genuinely what I hope nothing but bad things for these people. I hope bad things come their way. Fuck all of these people that we talk about on here. Unless it's just like the regular weird news or those tragedies like the stuff with the Hornets. All these people that I'm telling you are fucking trash. Fuck all of them. I wish nothing but bad things for them. All right, let's bring up this next weirdo. Minnesota man, 66 years old, was naked and not afraid, throwing caution and his clothes to the wind. A 66-year-old Minnesota man was spotted outside his home. Ready for this? Chainsawing a tree while, quote, butt-ass naked, according to police, who say the suspect has frequently been spotted in the altogether by neighbors. So this guy just likes to go outside his house butt-ass naked and do things like chainsaw trees, bro. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? Dude, that's gotta suck. You have to at least be wearing fucking blue jeans, right? Like, put on some fucking pants, dude, and a shirt. All that shit flying. Be like nailing you directly in the skin. You're gonna be fucking weird, say just a masochist or something, man. I don't know. Paulson was charged Tuesday with disorderly conduct in connection with alleged nude displays outside his residence in the city of Lake Crystal. After interviewing multiple witnesses, a sheriff's deputy observed a nude Severson, quote, appear from a shed. The cop advised Severson that he could not be naked outside with children around and people driving by. Children in buses, fucking school buses, have seen this guy naked outside. Yeah. It says neighbors reported that Severson did yard work while nude, with one eyewitness saying the suspect was chainsawing while butt-ass naked. Let's see. He was named in a November 4th misdemeanor complaint 2 weeks. Witness told police that one of their children saw it for the first time as they rode the school bus that morning. What a fucking weirdo. What is wrong with people besides absolutely fucking everything? Why would you, of all this chainsaw, like, I'm not going to like it. I'm going to talk shit about you if you're out in your yard doing this naked, right? Like, period, bro. There's school buses, right? There's people outside that live next door to you. They don't want to see your gross old fucking ball sack, right? They don't want to see that nasty shit, your gross ass and your old flappy fucking skin. The guy's 66 years old, right? I mean, it wouldn't matter if you were 20, but in either case, it is what it is, and it's extra gross, dude. You're old and gross, right? No one wants to see your old balls, dude. No one wants to see your gross ass old body And no one should have to look out their window and see that. Certainly not children on their goddamn school bus. So I'd be pissed even if you were just gardening or watering the lawn, jogging in place. But you're insane if you're out there sawing a tree, right? That'd be like mowing your yard and like using the fucking, what is it, a weed whacker or whatever you want to call it, right? A trimmer. That shit just like throws rocks and mulch and stuff all against your shins and shoes and your legs, dude. Like, what are you thinking? What are you, nuts? Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. What's up, Carol? Good to see you. The chainsaw is for nosy, no people, so no people look at him. Yeah, I don't know, man. Someone called the cops about his unconscious nude body after you, right? Yeah, that's fucking nuts, man. I don't know what on. Again, I'm just saying, like, even from a standpoint of your own personal safety, like, what are you thinking? Right? That shit's gotta suck. It's gotta be fucking painful, right? Absolutely fucking insane, man. Absolutely fucking insane. Let's open this next one up. Take a look at another dumbass judge that went and got themselves in trouble. Supposed to know better. Yeah, you're a post to know better, bitch. All right, let's get this next fucking dumbass up here on screen for everybody to look at and fucking laugh at for being stupid. This bitch looks like Lisa Loeb's lesbian fucking grandmother. Look at right here. She looks like the Grinch that stole Christmas, bro. She's definitely one of those pucker butt fucking assholes that'll send you to prison forever for nothing. You know what I mean? Fucking Iowa judge facing OWI charge after being found slumped over the wheel after driving the wrong way on a highway. And then, of course, right, it says Adria Kester. She's a chief judge for Iowa's second court, or I'm sorry, district, and has pleaded not guilty to the charge. Well, you're an idiot. You pled not guilty. They found you slumped over the wheel. They probably got pictures and video and everything else. You know your best bet's just to plead and get the fuck out of that. You're a dumbass. Yep. Charged with operating while intoxicated after motorists reported seeing her unconscious at the wheel while her truck was still moving into oncoming traffic on a major highway. Dude, come on, let's read that one more time. A top judge in Iowa has been charged with operating while intoxicated. Most reported seeing her unconscious at the wheel while her truck still moving into oncoming traffic going the wrong way on a major. Lucky she's not fucking dead. She's lucky to kill a whole family full of people, right? She's lucky she didn't kill a bunch of people in a grocery getter on the way to school. What a dumb fucking bitch. Yeah, throw the book at her is right. She shouldn't be a judge of anything. She shouldn't be a judge of anything. She looks like Ellen DeGeneres' last used up fucking sex toy. It's gross. Fucking gross, dude. Yeah, unbelievable. You fell asleep at the wheel on a highway going the wrong fucking way. Bro, you could have killed everybody, right? You could have killed everybody. Killed all the people. You could have killed all the people. You could have woke up in jail in a red jumpsuit going down for like fucking 13 murders and like some of them children and nuns and stuff like that. What the fuck? We should give her like a Monty Python test. If anybody remembers like the old stuff on the Monty Python when they did the flying circus and they had their show and they'd have people come on that swore that they could do things that were impossible. One time they said, and up next we have a man who claims he can read from the Bible whilst being chopped in the head with an axe. I'm sorry, we've since learned that man is a fraud, right? Stuff like that. We should give her one of those tests and see if she can read from the Bible while being chopped in the head with a fucking axe. That's what we should do. And we'll just be nonchalant, just like the joke. We say, oh, nope. We've since learned that Ellen DeGeneres' old sex toy poodle is a fraud. Yeah, fuck this bitch. That shit's crazy, dude. She should get all the time for that. Not guilty, you plead. There's mad witnesses, right? She's a judge. I'm saying that's another thing. She's a judge. She should know that she needs to just plead and get the fuck out of this, right? She literally said, no, I'm going to plead not guilty. Bitch, there's mad witnesses. They got pictures and video you passed out behind the wheel. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh, David James, you're probably 100% correct. Yeah, David James says she'll get off. She's friends with other judges and prosecutors and shit. No, you're probably right, man. Especially in a state like Iowa that's all caucastic like that. Forget about it. Yeah, forget about it. All right, let's see what else we've got here on my list of gross fucking human beings that need to be laughed at and talked shit about. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, this one was fucking crazy. Yeah, let's take a look at this together. This shit was fucking nuts, man. This freaked me. I couldn't believe this really happened. What a fucking retard. Hold on. Let's get this open here. I believe there was a video for this one too. If not, there's at least a good picture of it. Maybe this one isn't the one with the video. Yeah, whatever. Fucking accept your fucking stupid crap. Yeah, sure. Why not? Put cookies on my computer and advertise your fucking cheeseburgers, ugly fucking sweater. Yeah, why not? All right, let's see. Let's pull up this next one here. Oh, yeah, no, for sure, Katie. I'm always saying the same thing to MRE when we do these shows, and I'm like, this person in the fucking face with a hammer, and we should just kill. And he always reminds, he's like, well, we can't do that, so we just hope for this. I'm like, oh, I get it, dude. I'm saying should, right? I'm saying we should be allowed to do these things, right? It's like, I want to put a fucking, just drill a hole in this guy's chest and put a rat in there and let them fucking finish the job, right? Some of these people, you know? Yeah. All right, let's pull up this, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's pull this one up real quick. Now, this should happen in Mexico. I'd be surprised if this guy doesn't just wind dead. This is fucking, I can't even wrap my head around this as they would do. Will you fucking stop showing me your gay ad? Okay, outrageous. Mexican president stands helplessly as man physically violates her in front of the crowd. Now, first of all, I want to talk about a couple of things. I know this is Mexico. Okay, I talked about this with a couple of my friends, so I've got some tight arguments here. I realize this is Mexico. Okay, I realize that she is walking physically through a crowd of people, making herself then vulnerable to weirdness that could occur. However, here's my argument for that. Even in such a situation, if you are the president of a country, when you are walking through said crowd, you should have bodyguards, like right northeast, southwest. You should have 4 of them directly on all sides of you as you move your way through the crowd. You should be waving, whatever, blowing kisses to the ugly baby, right? All that kind of thing. This woman literally had security nearby, but not like right next to her like there should have been. This man right here, you can see in the picture, that's the woman, right? See the woman with the blue jacket? This man walked up behind her and grabbed her right by the handles, dude. He grabbed her right by her breasts and squeezed them and tried to fucking, no, he's not, no, B1, MRE had to work tonight. This guy fucking grabbed her breasts and was nuzzling, what's the right word? Nestling into her neck, you know what I mean? Kind of cuddling into her neck with his nose and licked her apparently and was kissing on her before the security grabbed a hold of her and got him away. He was hugging her tight, like he was squeezing her chest. You know what I mean? This is just the beginning. He walked up on her in that picture. I saw a video. You can look it up. He literally fucking pulled her close to him and held her and was all kissing her like it was his wife and they were having an intimate moment, right? Super fucked up. Imagine if this guy was a freaky deaky weirdo killer, or there was a van close by. I'm just in an extreme way, right? I'm obviously being hyperbolic right now. Okay. I know that. I'm admitting to that. I'm saying to you, I'm being hyperbolic. Let's have a little bit of hyperbole. Their security wasn't close enough to grab him before he grabbed a hold of her and literally started making out with her neck. What if they were walking and there was a van close by and he just tossed her fucking in and they drove away? What are you going to do then? If he would for put a knife to her fucking throat, right? Let's go in the violent direction. Let's say this guy was some kind of crazy bastard wanted to kill her. He could have, totally. This is just fucking, that's a president of a country. That is weird that somebody can walk up and do that. It's also weird that somebody thought that they could and should and would do something like that to the president of a country. Could you imagine if a woman walked up and grabbed a male president by the fucking piece? Think about it. Insane. In fucking. All right, looking through the chat real quick for a moment. Yeah, David James Security. Carol says, wow. I know, I'm telling you, this shit is crazy, dude. Crazy. He thought she was going to fall on her face. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what that guy was thinking, but that's nuts to me that you could do that. And also, like I said, on the other side of the coin, it's just as weird and crazy to me that you would come up with a thought and be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think I could do that. I think I should do that. I'm going to go and do that. You're gonna grope any person is disgusting, but as far as like the danger level and like to guarantee that you're gonna go to prison, you do it to a president or wow, man. Wow. Oh yeah, cool. We've got a couple more videos to take a look at. I forgot about these. These are good. This is great. This fucking piece of human shit right here. All right, here we go. Let's pull this up. Let's see. What's it say? Shows how important she really is. At least in the U.S., they pretend that the president calls the shots. Yeah, right. But yeah, isn't that astounding that the security wasn't close enough? That's nuts, man. That's fucking nuts. All right, hang on. Let me get this next one pulled up here. Here we go. So, first, the title of this is Runner, right? A runner purposely pulls a barricade down so that she doesn't lose the race. Okay. So, you're going to see this woman run by, and you're going to see her grab the barricade and like throw it down at the other runners just so that she can try and get across. She should be disqualified immediately for doing that. Even if you were in first place, if you showed that kind of poor sportsmanship where you threw a barricade down to purposely trip your fellow runners and possibly hurt them or slow them down, you should get disqualified. Check this fucking shit out. Look, that lady fell. Look at this. That shit is fuck her. And that's why I say, even if you were, she was first, right? So there's no argument there. Look, she's first. She's going to win. Now, I saw some arguments in the comments. Oh, what if she was just grabbing the bar for stability as she went around the corner and she didn't know? Bullshit. Bullshit. You do not need to. She was doing just fine. Look, she's running just fine. She's not falling. She's not losing her balance. She slowed down. She grabbed that bar and pulled it the fuck down. Watch her arm. She pulls the mother. Look, she knows what she's doing. She even cleared it, right? She went around it. If you would have grabbed it, and look, if you were going for support, you would have it towards you and it would have hit you and you would have let go. Amen? Right? Not what happened here. This woman did not grab this bar to try and have stability as she went around the corner. She pulled it down, and the evidence of that, or further evidence of that, besides the angle of her arm, is that she backs herself away from it at the same time so that it doesn't hit her and only hits the people behind her. Watch. Look, see how she clears even the furthest corner of that? That's planned geometry. Planned fucking trajectory. Fuck this human piece of garbage. That is foul, dude. Super foul. Fuck her. She should be disqualified and not win that race. That's what I say. I say fuck that bitch. She should not win that race. Yeah. What's up, Zio? Always good to see you, my friend. Disqualified. No questions asked. Right, Jeffrey? That's what I'm saying. B1, what made her think she would get away with that? Man, I'm just going to say we have a mantra here on our show. Especially when we do our weird news and we do especially the trash on blast. What's our mantra? You're on camera, right? This is not 1914. It's not 1974. This isn't even 1990. Your ass is on camera. Every single human, unless you're in some weird fucking place in the corner of the world, every human around you has a camera. Every light pole around you has a fucking camera. Every door, right, around you should assume, then it's obviously not everyone, but you should assume whilst doing dumb shit that there's a camera, right, on the door. You are on camera, dude. You're on fucking camera. Period. You're on fucking camera. Thanks, Theo. I appreciate that, bro. It's always good to see you, man. I just like hanging out with all my friends, bro. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, dude, this fucking you're on camera. That's our mantra, right? I said that last week, I think even the week before, because it just constantly comes up. It's something I've noticed where we're just screaming like, how do you possibly think you'd get away with that? Exactly what my friend here just said. How did she think she was going to get away with that, right? Like, bitch, you're on camera. You're going to be on camera. And this is the proof of that. But again, my entire argument, like I said, I saw the comments, I saw the arguments and all that kind of stuff. I'm with the argument that this bitch had planned. Look, you would have never cleared that, right? If you ran up, let's take this little by little. Look, if you ran up, look, she's grabbing for it right here before she even goes around the corner. You see her arm up? She's not even that. She's planning to pull this shit down on the lady behind her. Look, she goes up. She's doing just fine. Grabs it, right? She's totally up and down. She's not having a balance problem at all. She's not tripping on anything. She grabs that thing. Now look how she runs to the side so that she can clear it when it falls down. See that? Look, she takes this huge steps out. So she'll clear it, but it'll hit the bitch before. Otherwise, the corner of that thing, when it fell, would have slammed right into her or she would have let it go. Yeah, she's a total garbage pail. Needs to be disqualified from this race and put on blast. In this local community, they should be playing this on the news like every 5 minutes and talking about it on every radio station. Yeah. No doubt about it, man. What's up, Mandy? Yeah, no fucking doubt about it. What is this garbage they're trying to fucking play on YouTube? What the fuck, dude? Just play some decent music. Quit playing this annoying bullshit. All right, let's get our next weirdo up. Let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, yeah, we had another classy, or a bunch of other classy people over here, too. I forget. This is great. I forgot about this. These people are fucking amazing. I love stuff like this. Let's check this out. Let's, all right, here we go. Replace the screen. Blah, 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 blah. And put this full screen and turn the audio on. God, I hate all the steps to this bullshit. Come on. Go. It's like we should just, it won't be too, let's talk to our computers and it'll do what we say. And that'll be a grand day. A grand day, I say. All right, so check this out. There is a grand opening at this redneck ass store called Bass Pro Shops. I know this store has been around for a long time. I know it's like the Walmart fucking redneck wet dream. I know they're like really big inside. They have these huge aquariums. Sometimes people will go in there and dive in their tanks or whatever. But in either case, this is amazing. There's a grand opening at this Bass Pro Shops. And, of course, all the hillbillies start fighting. Look at this. A fight breaks out in the... Damn, bro. People are getting fucked up around Bass Pro Shops. Look, they're beating the shit out of that guy over there. Oh, the orange guy's on top now. That dude over there in that far corner was getting fucked up. He got pinned down by a few people. Oh, here we go. See that orange guy? He came after dude. He knocked dude the fuck down for hitting his friend. They've got that dude like 4 people on that other guy. Now he's got them by the leg. Look, they're beating the shit out of that guy in the black shirt over there. I bet that dude wishes he wouldn't have hit that guy's friend, because that guy in the orange shirt clawed out of him, dude. Look, see, this is him. This is the guy. He comes over and hits dude's friend. Look at him thinking he's all badass. He runs up, gets involved, swings on dude. That dude just walks away. Look, and then here comes his buddy, just fucking hooks him. Bam! And then follows him, takes him there. But look at over here. Look. There ends up being like 4 different people. I'm going to hit play. It looks like there's like 4 different people that take this guy down in the corner over there. It looks like he's losing his shirt and everything else. Dude, there's people everywhere in these big lines. What a bunch of white trash scumbags. You're going to brawl inside a store, a fucking redneck fishing store. What the fuck is wrong with you? That is nuts, bro. Humans suck. We're the worst animal. Great brawl. Wallace says, yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It was an excellent, brawl. Yeah. I said they had like 3 or 4 guys fighting the one dude over there in the corner. Oh, big boy in the orange jersey fucking took the other guy down. But when it showed, you could see in the background, there's huge lines of people just watching this white trash garbage go down. Damn it, man. He says, I love Bass Pro Shop. That's cool. You know to take everything I say with a grain of salt when I start talking shit about everybody. Yeah, it's a rig they do to avoid tax. Hillbilly wedding reception. Yeah, right. There you go. Someone's coming back later to buy a gun. Yeah. No doubt, bro. Yeah, right. They're going to go to Walmart and bring their Walmart gun back to Bass Pro Shops and make it all super American, bro. Let me tell you. That's fucking crazy. All right, let's pull up our next bunch of shit over here. Let's see what we got. Oh, this has a video, too. This is disgusting also. Oh, man, I told you we had some. I totally forgot about this one, too. These nasty fucking garbage pails. These nasty garbage pails. I don't know what to do with our people, man. Our people are just humans, man. Every week with these people. Never cease to amaze me, man. They never let me down either. Every week there's plenty of these fucking people for us to look at and talk shit about. Every single week. All right. Drunk girl and friends piss on a man's truck after he sees them doing it.
You pissing on my truck? You pissing on the truck?
I don't know about the rest of them, but you might have to pee.
Yeah. But on my truck though, why it started?
Fuck your truck.
Fuck your truck.
The fuck you talking about? Fuck this shit. These crackers, these trucks.
He should spray her in the face with bear mace. I would. She's a disgusting cunt.
No, I'm from Florida. He's looking for that shit right now.
Oh, she says I'm from Florida and he's a pussy ass blop 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 for that shit. No, bitch. You can pee in the fucking road all the fuck you want. You piss on my truck and lean against it with your disgusting fucking herpes AIDS ass and your gross fucking ghost makeup and fake fucking hair. Bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
You a hoe ass bitch.
You a hoe ass bitch. That's right.
You a pussy asshole. You a pussy asshole.
Tell her you should spray these in the mouth with bear mace and fucking laugh. I would.
Green ass dick. You a green ass dick. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're fucking ratchet as fuck if you're pulling your pants down and exposing your giant, disgusting fucking ass in the road in the first place, let alone fucking leaning against this man's truck and peeing. And then he says to you, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're peeing on my truck. And he just, oh, well, fuck your truck is the first thing out of this first disgusting cunt's mouth. And then her gross fucking friend over here with her bullshit. I'm from Florida. You're a pussy for that. Like, how is he a pussy for calling you on your shit to your face, dude? This bitch has no IQ whatsoever. Good night. I fucking hate people. I fucking hate people so much, man. This shit right here, I swear to you, I would have sprayed. I have bear mace in my fucking car. So do most people in my close and immediate family. I've made sure that they have those, that they've got other kinds of things on them. I always carry guns anyway, but for a situation like this, you just keep your gun in your car. You don't be a fucking born mook and get yourself in trouble. You pull out your can of bear mace, stick it right next to her fucking face and pull the fucking can open, pull that trigger, and her day's over with. I'd spray both of them stupid cunts right in their fucking mouths, and I'd laugh while they gasped for air and did the dead fish dance on the ground, calling me every name in the fuck. I would laugh and laugh and laugh until I had tears in my fucking eyes. I would laugh at these stupid bitches while they gasped for oxygen. That's what they get for stealing everybody else's air with their low IQ, fucking non-brain working selves. Fuck these people. They're literally worthless trash on the face of the earth. Valueless, worthless fucking trash if you're going to treat people around you like that, and you're going to be all ratchet and not give a fuck and not even be able to spell the words out of your cunt fucking mouth. Fuck these people. Fuck these people. Straight up fuck them. All right, let's move on. Rat Trap needs to smoke another bowl after seeing those people just pissed me off. And everybody that knows me knows it. They can tell. They're like, oh shit. This dude's talking that shit again. When I get on my fucking rants and something actually pisses me off, I get foul-mouthed like a motherfucker. All right, check this out, dude. On Halloween, some people went and toilet papered the whole entire town. I love this. This is amazing. They toilet papered the whole fucking town for Halloween. This is great. What's up, T. Marie? Always good to see you. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Always good to see you. Yeah, that shit pissed me off. That shit got me needing to pack my bowl. You're gonna raise my blood pressure. Yeah, bitch gonna raise my blood pressure. Make me fucking smoke a fucking bowl to get over seeing your disgusting fucking ass. Your disgusting, ignorant, worthless, valueless fucking ass. Absolutely garbage. Garbage, people. Fuck. That's why everybody should carry fucking mace and like bear fucking pepper spray. Carry it with you because you never know when a dumb bitch needs to get sprayed in the face with that shit and get humbled a little bit. Remember, it's not okay to urinate on things in public and pull your ass out in front of people, pee on their truck, and then tell them fuck you to their face. To their face. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck your truck. Just wow. In capital letters with a fucking exclamation point. Wow. There we go. This one up. Yeah, cool. That one pulled right up. Awesome. KD, I got this cool papaya punch flavor that I got one of those, that same flavor. I really liked it like a few months ago. I grabbed another one. Really good. I like that. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this bowl and just let you read that headline real quick before I even get started on that. Just fucking ugh, ick. Again, just ick, bro. What the fuck? Another one we don't need and definitely should not be allowed to procreate. There should be licenses for people that want to breed and multiply. It should be based on lots of criteria that are not necessarily financial. Yep, not even necessarily educational based. I'm not even worried about that. But a lot of other criteria around breeding we should have in place. This fucking piece of shit right here works at a Little Caesars. Okay, let me frame that. Let me say that one more time. This dude works at a Little Caesars. Okay. Home of the $5 pizza. Apparently, this one here has a drive-through window. Somebody ordered a... Oh, great fucking tune, man. Blister in the Sun. Good stuff. Yeah, so this Little Caesars happens to have a drive-in or a drive-through window. This ignorant fucking piece of garbage down here in this picture is working said drive-through window. Somebody ordered a pizza, came around to the drive-through window, waiting for their pizza, looking inside the window, wondering if anybody's going to come and help them. This fucking weirdo, sick employee, the person in their fucking head because they were, quote, staring at him. Let me let that sit with you for a minute. He works the drive-through window. People that come through the drive-through window, think about the last time you were at Wendy's or Burger King or McDonald's, right? And all the other tens of thousands of people that pull through the drive-through at Wendy's, Taco Bell, etc. What do? You just sit there like a weird psychotic fucking zombie with autism and stare directly straight out your fucking windshield without talking to anybody? Or do you look over at the window and wait for them to open the window? Or maybe they already have the window open and you're looking in there and you're waiting for them to give you your drink, or you're waiting for them to come and get your money. Maybe if you don't see anybody, you look inside for a while and you're like, what the fuck, right? This is how life works. This is humans, dude. This guy decides he doesn't like people staring at him through the window at the drive-through where he works, and he shoots somebody. Just please kill this guy. Just please get him off Earth. What's up, Queen Amin? Yeah, these are the people I'm talking about. We need to be rid of these people. We don't need them on Earth anymore. You get arrested for shit like this. You do things like this that show you have the mental capacity of a fucking potato. This guy doesn't have the mental wattage to power a potato clock if we gave him the potato. You know what I mean? He can't even work at Little Caesars properly, for God's sake. He fucking shot somebody through the window for staring at him. They need to get rid of the guy, right? Electric chair off of a tall building, set him on, do something free, ideally, right? Drop him off of the top of a building. We don't involve a helicopter. I've heard that shit before. That costs fuel. We don't need that. You take him to the top of a, toss him off into a pre-dug hole. Lots of other bodies in there. We have just freshly put like layers of dirt over. Just be another one that we just don't need anymore, man. We just don't need. And everybody that sees it and hears about it will, maybe get just that much smarter, or at least think about the shit that they're about to do that's fucking retarded before they do it. All right, let's pull up our last fucking weirdo for tonight. We've got one more total weirdo to put on blast. Let's get these stupid fucking hands. Let's get that off of there and let that load. All right. An armed drive-through cashier. Right, David James. Like, what is happening? You work a drive-through for a Little Caesars and you've got a pistol to begin with. Right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, this one's pretty quick and self-explanatory. Man's walking around in a fucking Walmart. He's totally fucked up. He is sauced. He is laced up. He is drunk and feeling all right. So he decides to take all of his clothes off and then starts to chase people. It's sick. I would freak out. Anybody would freak out. A lot of people would be terrified. I totally get it, but it still makes me laugh. This dude goes, could you imagine? You go in there, you're naked, and like anybody that sees you and gets startled, you start chasing them thinking it's funny. What is wrong with you, dude? You're chasing the people that are running away from you. That's a real thing that happened this week in the world, people. It's a real thing that happened in the world this week, my friends. Dude walks into Walmart, takes his clothes off. He's drunk. He's feeling good. He says, maybe I wonder if he stretched first. I wonder if he stretched first. You know what I mean? Kind of like grab his knees and kind of like straighten one leg on each side, kind of get that back and forth motion, stretch out those fucking groin muscles, and kind of maybe do a little jog in place to get the heart going a little bit, get the blood pumping. Before he started chasing people through the aisles of Walmart that notice him and are startled by him. That's nuts, man. Because like even if you can throw hands, right? Even if you know how to defend yourself, I've said this many times. MRE has agreed with me. He's said this many times. There are certain people. I'm not touching you, bro. I'm not touching you. Like, even if I'm looking at you going, bro, I could literally break all of the bones, right? You know, even if I'm looking at you going, okay, bro, like this isn't even going to be a thing. Like we could throw hands, or I could just like break your arms and sockets and stuff. I'm not touching you. You are the weird naked guy, right? You're the fucking psycho drunk naked guy that's chasing people through a Walmart. Like, my luck is I'm going to, you know, like be a tough hit you, I pull a prisoner and your butthole covered in shit at me with it, right? Dude, you don't touch there are people that are doing things that you just try to get the fuck away from. You know what I mean? And this is one of those. I'm telling you, this is one of those people, like, you just need to get that's why I'm not surprised that everybody ran away from him. I'm sure there was big old people, right? I'm sure there was like really big dudes even that were like running away from the crazy drunk naked guy, right? He could be like, he might try and bite you or something. He might be like that herpes monkey, right? That we saw last week, right? You get bit by this guy and all of a sudden you've got like 4 diseases and a fucking meth problem. Holy shit. Could you imagine? Absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. What is this about to happen here? No, I'm not listening to that. No. Sorry, YouTube. You just fucking bullshit again. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to grab a fucking smoke. We got to pick another song, and it's giving me is shit. I'm going to have to go to my fucking bookmarks if it keeps just giving me garbage to pick from, because this is pissing me off. Yeah. All right. Bookmarks. Let's see. I need something quick. Fuck it. Let's go Stone Temple Pilots. Let's go Interstate Love Song. Let's do that. All right. That'll work. We'll keep it quick. But yeah, man, that's crazy. And then, like, imagine the poor cops that had to show up and wrangle this guy like a greased pig. Like, oh, right? You're kind of having to fucking, like, kind of forward, like, juking left, juking right. Right, like this guy's like faking you out, right? Trying to throw fakes and like running, like diving underneath fucking tomato bin, right? Like trying to slide past the corn. Yeah, you gotta like wrangle this guy up like a crazy drunk animal, and he's naked. Touch that or get that on you, right? Like that. Then you gotta handcuff this bastard, take him to jail, and spray him down with Lysol and shit. What the fuck, man? Terrible. If he had shit smeared all over him, he's safe. But if he's naked, I'm cracking him. I mean, I get it, bro. Like if I'm cornered, right? If you're cornered, but I still say if I have an out, I'm taking the out, bro. I'm not even gonna tangle with this disgusting animal, bro. You know, I'm not fucking tangling with that disgusting, possibly diseased, you know, werewolf. Nope. Carrier of the next like zombie strain, the next fucking coronavirus or whatever the fuck, the next plague. Nope. I'll just wait for the cops to get there. I'll take a left down by the kidney beans and maybe hide out in the frozen section. Because unless he wants to embarrass himself, let's be real. If you're a guy and you're naked, I don't care if you're drunk, you're not going to go near the frozen section. Yep. Because of the shrinkage. Yeah, get that Costanza shrinkage. Yeah. I was in the pool. All right. That was the last of our weird news and trash for us to put on blast for the night, my friends. And we're going to close this up real quick. Go back to our picture. Oh, wait, what am I doing over here? Fucking idiot. What are you doing? There we go. That's better. That's the right button. That was the correct button. Okay, cool. We're now. All right. I think I can just close this the fuck down now. Actually, yeah, actually, no, I need this link first. Let me grab this link and copy that. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we can close that down. Trying to be all responsible and stuff. Yeah, no, you got to think about the disease, KD. Like I said, this guy bites you, and now you got a meth problem, dude. Shit's real. You're fucking you're gonna turn into a werewolf, man. You know, turn into a werewolf, turn into a meth addict when the moon gets full. Be a were meth addict. Yeah. Now I crave the meth every time the moon gets full. Yeah, the bad news, man. You gotta steer clear of the fucking weirdos, the weird naked guys running around. T. Marie says, my cousin and I were not chased, but we were harassed in a grocery store. It was during Desert Storm. My cousin had a Support Our Troops t-shirt on, and he was walking up on us saying, women, children killed to be continued. Well, fuck that guy. That's weird. Yeah, fuck that guy for real. All right, hang on. I'm going to mute this for just a second so I can move stuff around and grab a fucking cigarette real quick before we continue this for a few minutes. Give me just a moment. And we're back. See how quick that was? Just had to fucking grab my smoke and move a couple things around. I didn't want there to be like a loud bang or anything. So let's go over here so I can grab a smoke real quick. Yeah, we had we had a good news cycle tonight. Good little bit of fucking weird news tonight. We definitely had some weirdo scumbags. Oh yeah, Burnley, you like the cult? I like them too, man. I kind of walked away from my music source for a minute. We'll be back over there closer to it here in a minute. But now that we're done with our weird news and trash on blast, I'm going to grab myself a cigarette real quick. Yeah, and then we'll hang out for a few, and we're going to head over to Rumble. Like I said, we were going to watch The Hobbit. Anybody that saw the post I made earlier today might be expecting that we're going to watch The Desolation of Smaug tonight, but we are not. MRE could not join us tonight. He got called into work. So we're switching it up. I want him to be able to see the second one. I know he wants to. We watched the first one together over here, all together on Rumble. I know he's looking forward to seeing the second Hobbit movie. There are 3 of them, so it would be a shame if he missed one. And then we played 3 on him, right? So I just decided to switch the movies up. Tonight, instead of The Hobbit, we are going to watch Balls of Fury, which is an amazing movie. It's got Christopher Walken. It's got some other really, really good actors in it. It's got one of the actors from like Big Trouble in Little China. It's got a bunch of really good actors and actresses in it. But it's very, very funny. It's very original. I think everyone's going to love it. It's one of those movies, like I said in the beginning of the show, it really flew under the radar when it came out. It's not a huge title, and it should be. People sleep on this movie. And a handful of people that I know personally that had never heard of it, when I played it for them, they were like, holy fuck, how have I not seen this before? You know? So I'm hoping everybody really enjoys it. Mandy, we will get back to The Hobbit. We watched that first one together. We will watch the second one together. We're just going to have to push it up till next Friday when MRE can join us, because I want to make sure he gets to see that. I know he's been looking forward. He just told me last week he was looking forward to seeing it. So we'll catch that one next week when he's back. But for tonight, while I'm flying solo and hanging out with all of you, we're going to watch Balls of Fury. We're just going to smoke out and laugh and have a good time together like we always do. We're going to watch a good comedy, just a solid comedy, you know. Like some comedies, it sets up the very beginning of the story with like the underdog, like sad story, right? They'll just show you the underdog and why he's the underdog, but it's very quick. And the rest of the movie is just absolutely fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Very original, like I say. It's a good one. So anybody in here that hasn't seen it, please do come join us over on Rumble. The link is on my community tab. It's also in the description of this video if you're not in the chat. I'm going to pin it in this chat, though, before we go over there here in just a few minutes. But if you've not seen the movie, come over and check this out. You're going to love this movie after you see it. It's very, very funny. You're going to be dying laughing. If you have seen it, you already know how funny it is, and I expect you to be over there hanging out anyway if you've already seen it for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So we'll get that linked up in here in just a couple minutes after I'm done with my smoke. I didn't even really go looking for like Halloween weirdness and stuff. I might do that this next week. I was just looking for my normal weird news and looking for the normal trash to put on blast. I figured if anything like Halloween themed happened that came, fell in that category, I figured it would come up in my normal searches. I only saw a couple things and they ended up being fugazi, when I looked into them. So I might maybe next week look into see if anybody got arrested in any kind of funny costumes or if anybody got arrested in costumes doing like super weird shit. I know last year we ended up finding a handful of those, so I might find some of those this week. We'll see. We'll see. I am going to have to replay, though, around Thanksgiving. I was going to tell MRE tonight if he listens back to this, which he probably will. I'm going to replay the turkey bugger situation. It was a terrible situation, but it was a huge deal, and like a big expose was written. Like people went undercover and all that kind of shit to get the video and the audio and stuff. They didn't release the either of those, by the way. Did provide transcripts for part of the audio, and it was absolutely horrendous. But it was the great turkey buggering of the Thanksgiving season of last year, maybe the year before. But I'll be replaying that this year for Thanksgiving to keep everybody aware that they should absolutely always wash out their turkeys before they bake them. Maybe even like burn some sage around the birds to get rid of the evil spirits and the darkness and the sadness that's attached to the carcasses. Fucking the shame, for shame. But yeah, we'll definitely be replaying that. And I've been gathering some fall movies and stuff. I definitely have got some good ones come around the Christmas season. I can't wait to play like Night Before and stuff like that. Those are going to be a really, really good time. Especially for anybody that hasn't seen those before. Those are very, 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 very funny. Where was that? Wallace says, you know what, man? I'm trying to remember exactly where the plant was at. I want to say it was like Virginia, West Virginia, maybe North Carolina, something like that. It was like East Coast United States, but it was like kind of like Appalachian, however the fuck you say that hillbilly ass word, that Indian hillbilly word. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around there. Wallace says no to turkey buggering. Yes, it was the great turkey buggering. They did a lot worse. The buggering is bad enough, but they did a lot of other terrible, terrible, terrible things. We're going to cover it again this year for Thanksgiving, for our Thanksgiving show. Like whatever Friday ends up before or like right after, probably the one right before. Yeah, we'll cover that again. It's intense, but everybody needs to be aware of what goes on scenes in these manufacturing and these giant slaughterhouses and like who's actually working there, the shit that they do and talk to each other about. It's pretty not safe for work. All right. We're done with that. Let's go back over here closer to our music, which is life. Get closer to our music. Pack up another fucking bowl. We'll shoot the shit for a few minutes and then we'll go watch our movie. Give me one just a second. Let me set this up all back together real quick. Hang on. All right, and we're back. See, it only takes me a minute. I just want to make sure I'm not like fucking banging around and creating all kinds of loud noises and chaos and shit like that on the fucking computer. There we go. Let's plug this fucking thing back in. All right, get our fucking bowl pack back up. Yeah. Yes, David James. That's exactly right, dude. You hit it right on. You hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly right, man. Appalachian. There we go. Thank you, T. Marie. I will try to remember that in the future. If not, you can correct me again. Fair play. All right. Oh, you know what? It would be smart if I put the fucking movie on the computer. That would be really smart. I forgot I put it on this USB from my other old ass fucking computer. Let me plug that in. Pull that shit up real quick. All right, let's see. Yep, let's put that movie right here. Yes, copy it, do that. Yes, do that thing. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Let's fucking get another one of these over here. There we go. Fucking pack this fucking thing back up. Well, that is, there we go. It's copied over. Now we're in good shape. And let me get that link in here too. Son of a bitch, having to be all responsible again. Do things. What the fuck? Teamer says I should never correct anyone's grammar. No, it's all good, man. It's fair. That's why I said I wasn't sure. But I said, however you say that word, that was an open invitation, man. No problem. More than welcome in the future. If there's some hillbilly word I don't know how to say, or an Indian word or something I don't know how to say. Yeah, more than welcome. All right. I just put the link for our live streams page for Rumble into the chat. We are going to head over there here momentarily. I want to thank everybody that came through tonight. We had a great time. This was a good show, man. We had a good time. Had our great news, put the trash on blast, did a lot of laughing, did a lot of talking shit, did a lot of smoking, listening to music, all things that we should be doing together as friends on a Friday night. So Skullbro show successful, right? Good times, man. So yeah, I want to thank everybody that came through. It's always good seeing everybody. I always look forward to it. I always look forward to it. Everybody in here is absolutely hilarious. I say that every week. It is true. You always make me laugh. You all get my dark and fucked up sense of humor, which I appreciate very much. So yeah, thanks, man. Hit the like button for me, would you? If you're listening to this right now, click the like button for me, would you? If you're not subbed, please do give us a sub. You know, if you're out there listening and you're just kind of lurking in the background, you don't normally type, but you do listen, I appreciate you too. Give us a sub over here, huh? You know, click the like button for us. I appreciate that. Come over with us to Rumble. You know, if you're listening right now, you probably don't have anything else you got to run and go do real quick. T. Marie says, I wish I could go. Hey, whatever, that's fine. But yeah, if you got the time to kill and you want to watch a funny movie, come with us over to Rumble. I just put the link in the chat. You click that, it'll take you right to our live streams page where the movie will be shortly. Again, if you're just listening and you're not in the chat, you can grab the link from the description of this video or from the community tab. Either one will work. It will take you to the same page. Give me just a minute. You won't see the video pop up immediately. You'll have to refresh the page a couple of times. It will pop up. It just doesn't act the same way as YouTube, where it has, you know, like a setup thing beforehand. So again, thanks to everybody that came through. Click the like button, sub if you're not. And come over and hang out with us on Rumble. Click the link. I'll see you there in just a minute. We'll watch Balls of Fury.